Hello guys, welcome to today's stream once again. Not sure why the video and audio is lagging, but it looks like it's sort of fixed itself up, so that's good. So yeah, Zazu now has his very own little stand to join us with. He seems to be very happy that he can be part of the stream once again. So yeah, today I've decided to do some work on my fowl plate painting, and hopefully I will get to, just refine a couple more details here and there. Oh my goodness, Shermany, thank you so much for the bits. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So yeah, I wasn't really happy with her leg last time. Haven't really had a chance to think about it, figure out what I want to do with it. So yeah, not sure if I'll go over that today or what we'll be working on, but I need to refine a little bit of the edges around her head. Also need to try and cover up and clean up some other areas that, just don't have that still have the underlayer sticking through, so want to fix that. Gotta start with a win. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, I think one of these weekends I'm gonna need to sort of soak my brushes overnight, because a lot of them seem very unhappy and aren't letting me use them. So yeah, I'm like the worst brush cleaner ever. Probably there are lots of artists who are similar to me, so I guess I'm not terrible, but How have you been, Shermany? What have things been like for you this week? See, I'm not too sure whether I do actually need to go over certain areas of that sky, because they seem to look okay. But definitely her chest area and some parts of her face need a little bit more refinement, so I'll have to go over those. I haven't seen your brushes. Okay, so I'm definitely not the only one then. That's good to know. Lovely kids, welcome. How are you? So I just try and soak a couple of those and see if they get a little bit cleaner. Hopefully I can start using them. But yeah, we do need to add spots to the bird on the left, and he also needs some legs, so it may not be a bad idea to try and get that done today. I think that's a good plan. Let us get that done. Make a start. If I can actually figure out which of these brushes are going to work well, that will be good. Okay, so I think my grey paper should still be, should still be okay. Try and mix a little bit of that up. But I need my speckles to be lovely, bright, white speckles, so they need to really stand out. So I'll mix up some linseed oil and get some beautiful little highlights started. So I really did like how I did tiny little highlights in some other areas, like very tiny speckles. I don't think I have a thinner brush than this at the moment, so this is gonna have to do. Try and see if I can just go extremely light and get those little specks done. They are so much more beautiful once they get their specks in. Crazy. I wonder if there's much difference between the males and females of this species, or if they're just very, very similar looking. Hi, Matt's losing it. How are you? Looking forward to catching your stream at some point. You really gotta let us know when you hop on. I know that you're not like regularly streaming or anything, but you know, we'd love to hop on when you do get some time to be creative. Hello, Ian. How are you doing? Oh, Dark Guy is raiding us. Oh my goodness. How awesome is that? Remember though, just a novice? That's totally fine, Matt. That's perfect. So many people who start their streams out on Twitch have only just started for the first time, so you shouldn't feel bad at all. Don't worry about it. Hello, Dark Guy. Thank you so much for that raid. That is so awesome. How long have you been streaming for? I didn't even realize you were on. Would you like to shout out for yourself, Dark Guy, or should I do that? So guys, Dark Guy is an amazing artist. He does so many why did that not work? Sorry about that, Dark Guy. I don't know why that stuffed up. Okay, well there we go. Second time's the charm, seems like it. So guys, Dark Guy is an amazing comic artist. He does a lot of awesome, unique characters. They're just so full of background stories. You have no idea. You really gotta, you know, get familiar with their stories and everything about them. And he also does some really cool post-apocalyptic stuff, which is awesome. Let me see if I can show off some of Dark Guy's work to you guys. Try and find your Instagram account, Dark Guy. We've gotta share some of your work with everybody. There we go. Cool. See if I can share that with everybody. Dart Guy is so amazing, I know. Let me try and share that quickly. So guys, this is Dart Guy's Instagram account. If you're not following, you really gotta give him a follow. He has amazing work. Look at the level of detail in these pieces, guys. These are the kinds of things that Dart Guy challenges himself with, and they're just like so full of, you know, life, and compositions are always great. It's crazy. Just awesome. And you get to watch all of this come to life on his live streams as well. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Always got these amazing costumes and character designs. I mean, look at those glowing eyes. That is so awesome, guys. Also really love this character. That is so awesome. And then we've got the little alien guys. Look at him. Greetings, morons of Earth. Love this guy. He's so awesome. So yeah, just like tons and tons of little sketches, and Dart Guy streams are so entertaining, guys. You will never be short of a laugh if you hop onto one of his streams. They're just always a fun place to hang out. I mean, you've got amazing art and you've got amazing humor as well. All wrapped into one, guys. All wrapped into one. Thank you so much for that raid, Dart Guy. Really appreciate that. Nice to see someone who's familiar with a guinea fowl. You have 4 right now. Oh, really? Are they still young? They're very unknown birds, aren't they? Like, I'm always so surprised how few people are familiar with them. So surprised. But yeah, at the moment, we are just adding in lots and lots of little speckles for all these feathers on the sky on the left. He's the last one to get his spots, guys. It's all good. You're my mod. You got a duty to do. Oh, so how long were you streaming for then? No, they're full adults, and right, you always have to tell people about them. I know. I was actually so surprised that some people on the stream recognize them, because so few people are familiar with them. And, you know, a lot of people are like, are those like your own made-up birds? And I'm like, nope. These are real. These actually exist. So, yeah. Ian, I had so much fun on your live stream with Coletta last night. I'm sorry I was a little bit quiet, but I was so tired. It was like almost 3 or 4 a.m. and I had very little sleep this weekend, so I was a little bit out of it. But yeah, really was happy that I got to like catch one of you guys' live streams, because it's so rare that I do. Time zones and everything are just like the worst. It was nice to see me there. You think we need a shoe bill artwork from me? Why? What exactly is a shoe bill? That like that bird from Africa that has the huge beak? And so awesome. I want to draw Coletta as well. I know, I really do. I loved her hair last night. It was so beautiful. I just thought she would look amazing as like a little kid character that looks like her, but you know, has all those beautiful dreads, and then just like create her into some kind of character. It would be so awesome. Like a mini little kid version of Kalita. That's what I wanted to do. And yeah, I actually noticed that she has a couple pics on her Instagram, so that's awesome. I'll be able to use those as refs, which will be awesome. So it's on my list. I just got to get some time for it, you know, because I got a lot of projects on, and this week I got some design work to get through as well. So gonna be packed. Super busy work for me. Maybe with her bunny, her stuffed animal. Oh my goodness, I'd love to. Yeah, if she has like some ideas of like a character or like bringing out parts of her personality, yeah, I'll give her a bit of a DM and ask her, so she'll be able to let me know. Cause yeah, I'd definitely be keen to add something like her plush rabbit. That would be awesome. They always have like these very symmetrical patterns on their tail feathers. It's so crazy. Looks kind of nice. Like you've got the like the no pattern areas all over their body, and then they kind of have these very neat and tidy wing feathers. Yeah, that's awesome. Send her a message and she will give a talk with me. No worries, I will do that, Ian, definitely. And I'm so glad. I didn't even notice that I wasn't on your Discord until yesterday, and then I realized, oh wow, I'm not on Ian's Discord. How did that happen? For now, you will leave. It's 5:40 a.m. and you are tired after only 3 hours of sleep last night. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's nuts. You definitely got to get some rest. Yeah, thank you so much for your stream last night. It was heaps of fun, and also awesome getting to like learn a lot more about tattooing. And yeah, I think I was really relating to your struggle with trying to stick to a certain style as well. That's very frustrating, and I do agree with your view on that, definitely. But yeah, I hope you guys get to actually you know, start doing that professionally in the future. Definitely holding out hope for you both. So very exciting. But I hope you have a good rest. Use your mod hammer well. Oh, Dark Gaze is an amazing mod, so always awesome to have him around modding the streams. I need a little bit more paint on this. You're too lenient with people. Don't ban or time out easily. You're patient with everyone. Well, yeah, but I mean, sometimes people just don't understand the kind of, atmosphere that we want. So, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with being too lenient. I mean, as long as someone's not deliberately trying to harass anybody, then that's fine. I mean, we don't want to just time out if they don't, you know, if they're not aware of what the atmosphere's like, that's fine. I mean, it's quite different, I think, all over Twitch. We've got so many different kinds of communities. Some people are totally fine with certain things and other communities just aren't. And if you don't, if you're not familiar with that community, it's hard, to know what flies and what doesn't. This is cool stuff. Thank you, One Giant Cheat. Really appreciate that. Glad you stopped by to have a look. Yeah, that's true. Also liking the rouge dress. Oh, this is just a sweater that I'm wearing. So, yeah. Hopefully matches Zazu's pretty red beak. He's got his new throne, as you guys can see. Finally arrived after such a long wait, and he seems to really love it. But at the moment, he's a little bit sleepy because, yeah, he had a shower this morning and he played around a lot, so not very active, but he's very, very happy. You thought that was a snake at first. Oh, really? Well, how come? Does Zazu look like a bit of a snake at the moment? You think the shape of Zazu from the back? Ah, okay, okay. The picture looks good. Thank you, Atulia. I really appreciate that. Yeah, normally Zazu's a lot more hyped up. For him, this is pretty quiet, so not his norm for sure, but it usually happens when he has a shower in the morning. I think it just sort of takes a lot of energy out of him, so then he sort of paces himself a little bit more throughout the day, and he loves to take his afternoon naps then, so yeah. They certainly do look so much better when they've got their spots. But yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar with this piece, this is actually a painting I'm doing for my mum. It's a personal commission just for her, and it's sort of based on yeah, just her life when she was a kid, living on a farm in Africa. So yeah, it's just she also loves guinea fowl. They're her favorite bird species. So yeah, I just wanted to give her a bit of a personal project, and she's got a ton of collected guinea fowl figurines and like placemats and other decorative pieces in our dining room. So this should go nicely, you know, this should fit into the theme quite well. Lots and lots of little feathers to go. Yes, it's kind of frustrating when you don't know what medium you want to do a piece in. I remember thinking back on, you know, probably just like a year ago, whenever I had a painting I wanted to start, I didn't know, you know, what kind of material to paint it on, you know, to achieve the idea, execute the idea how I wanted. And yeah, it can end up being quite frustrating when you don't have it figured out, the means to bring your idea to life. So yeah, over the past year I had to figure out a lot of different techniques to sort of try and make that happen. You think you shall head to bed as well, nearly midnight there, but yeah, enjoy painting. Thank you, Morgana. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Really means a lot. I hope you have a good sleep. Have I ever painted clay before? No, I haven't. My sister does or used to do some clay baking and used to make horse figurines. But I don't think she ever got around to painting them. She did make a guinea fowl necklace for my mum once and painted that, but I personally have never done that. How's everyone's day going? Really well, Atulia. Thank you. How have you been? J-Bay, thank you so much for that follow. She got a big head. She does kinda, doesn't she? That's sort of just something that pop surrealist styles tend to emulate, so. Oh, thank you so much for the host, Cannibal Cult. Really appreciate that. Hello, Lady Paints a Lot. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. Sorry for the pop-up adding me to my auto host list. No worries. I really appreciate that, Cannibal Cult. Thank you so much. So what am I? Some kind of model artist? No, so I'm just an oil painter. So this is my painting for my mum. It's a private commission for my mum. So just a personal piece that I'm doing for her. And it's based on basically her childhood experiences living on a farm. And yeah, so mostly I do oil paintings, but occasionally I do also do watercolor paintings, so there is that. Thank you for the follow, Pumpkin Unicorn. What a cool nickname you've got. Do I use magic right in my oil paintings? Not quite sure what you mean by that, but I suppose so. Thank you for the follow, Sir Farix. Really, really appreciate that. Welcome. And feel free to introduce yourself. Oil paintings are magic. They really are, aren't they? They're so beautiful. And just the shine that you can get from them is amazing. Magic White is a Bob Ross thing. Oh, got it. Sorry, I'm not very familiar with anything Bob Ross related, so I have heard about the happy little trees though, so. He always said magic white. Okay. I'll just be right back, guys. Just a puff of smoke and I'm gone. Yeah, I kind of disappear like that sometimes. It's a bit magical. I'm only here when the art summons me, so. Really gotta get myself one of those stabilizing sticks. What do they call them again? Totally forgot. But they're so useful. See other people using them and I'm always like, yeah, I gotta get one of those. How old can a bird like mine live for? So Zazu's gonna live until I'm like 80 years old, so probably about 50 to 60 years. So, you know, I don't know, roughly till I'm like 80 years old, I guess. Is there a Zazu snack redeem for a channel points? Can we get a snack for Zazu? I can go give him a snack quickly. He's been real good, so let me go get him his favorite snack, which is a pistachio. He'll be so happy. Hey Zazu, do you want to come over here? There you go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
He knows now, he knows. Here you go, Zazu, there's your favorite treat. You happy now that everybody helped you get that? Are you really happy? That is a pistachio, and he loves them. He is obsessed. Yeah, he speaks. He says about, I don't know, 26, 27 kinds of different words, so he's real smart and a real handful as well. All sorts of words. He really does, yeah. He's a good talker. You posted your newest painting in Discord in the art section. You just finished it today. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I'll have a look just after we give Zazu his next pistachio. Petition for Zazu alerts. Oh, those would be so cool. Definitely. You wanted to share it with me? I'll definitely have a look. Lady Paints. Just waiting for Zazu to finish his nut and then we can give him his next one. Oh my goodness, Cannibal Cult, thank you so much for that sub. Really appreciate that. Not only are you hosting, you're also subbing. Really means a lot, thank you. Are you all done? Do you want your next one? Want the next one? There we go. Be very happy that everybody made you get those. So yeah, he's on a bit of a diet. He doesn't normally get as many of those because he gets quite fat if he gets too many. So it's probably why if I did do a redeem point, it would be like very low because we don't want Zazie to get super fat and unhealthy. Let me have a look. Let's go and check out Lady Paints-A-Lot's work, guys. Apparently she just shared something on our art Discord. Look at this amazing piece, guys. Wow, that is so stunning. Is that done on rough watercolor paper? Wow, I love the colors and the complexity of this piece. It's so beautiful. Very, very awesome. It's like she's like half grown into the plant, or she looks like she's a half shrub, half human person. Really, really awesome. Wow. Love all the different colors you've incorporated in that background as well, Lady Paints. That is stunning. Oh, it is? Yeah, I can really tell. I can really tell. Once a stream? Yeah, if it went longer than like once a stream, that would be a bit of an issue. So yeah, we'd have to limit it. It's another ink drop. Just paint what you see in it. Okay, that is awesome. Like, let the paint take you on a journey, right? And let it direct where it wants to go. That is so awesome. Love it. I love you some mer people. Yeah, they are so cool. They are so, so cool. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I used to do like little scribble sketches and like just do a random scribble and then try and change that into some kind of character when I was a kid. So it's always awesome when you let the art sort of direct you into a certain direction. Oh, thank you for the follow, Crystal Bot. Really appreciate that. Thank you. A bird? Yeah, we've got little Zazu over here. He's now got a throne on the stream, so he's very, very happy. We all waited a whole month, so that is a long time to wait for his throne. Is this a playlist I've curated? No, this is just a playlist of Pretzel Rocks. I'm pretty sure it's the ambient playlist, but yeah, it's some pretty good songs. I'm very happy with a lot of them. He has a fantastic tail. He really does. It's like, it's so long. I mean, look at it. That's the size of my hand, and his tail is like, I mean, definitely longer than he is. So long. Yeah, I want to get him some more toys, you know, possibly this weekend, so gotta try and see if I can visit the pet store and, you know, find him something new to chew up, because he needs to keep super busy. You love his colors? He's gorgeous. He's so vibrant. He also has this, like, his own website and his own Instagram account, so pretty popular little birdie, this one. Gorgeous prince? He so is, yeah. Your sister had a cockatoo. You think it's called Big White Bird with a huge beak. Okay, is it the sulfur-crested one? He looks like a lovebird, but not, right? Oh, you should see him when he loses his tail every time he molts. He totally looks like a lovebird. It's so awkward, and yeah, he looks a little bit shabby. But once his elegant tail regrows, it's like he's put on his tuxedo again. So, luckily it doesn't last super long. Yeah, he gets quite heavy molt sometimes, and then he looks very, very scruffy. Yeah, he had a mohawk of feathers. Okay, was it the, were they yellow feathers or were they white? They were white? Okay, was it the Moroccan cockatoo? Because yeah, I'm pretty sure the Moroccan cockatoos only got the white feathers. Let me quickly have a look. Though the Moroccan does have some pink in there as well, so that could be them. So did they look like this guy? This guy's the umbrella one. You're not sure, just was a very beautiful bird, like an owl size. Yeah, these are very big. You love cockatoos, but they are a lot of work. They are giant babies though. Yeah, they so are. And they're so noisy, it's crazy, definitely. Oh, that is the one? Okay, awesome. So yeah, that's the umbrella cockatoo. So I'm really trying to just vary the size of these little dots when I get to the edges, because it helps sort of bring forward that idea that, you know, those are the smaller feathers. But my brush is so much bigger than I need it to be right now, so it's quite tricky. Yeah, your sister's bird learned a bad word from her husband. They couldn't get it to stop cussing. Oh no. Sometimes that's a bit sad because it can make it hard for a bird to get rehomed. You know, if for whatever reason its owners can no longer keep it. Sometimes people don't like to have a bird that cusses, so they just won't have it. You had a cockatoo for a long time. She loved head and neck rubs. A very weird bird. Yeah, Zazu loves neck rubs as well, but you know, only very occasionally. I think cockatoos are really big fans of that, so. Hello, Jose! How are you this evening? That is true. Yeah. And there's such a handful. I mean, you gotta keep an eye on them every second. I mean, I have had countless things chewed up by Zazu. He chewed up my Surface Pro cable. He chewed up my security camera. He chewed up all my jewelry. One time I came home from work and all my very expensive jewelry was strewn over my dresser, and he had chewed them all up, bent everything, removed the gemstones, chipped things off. You know, it was a mess. I was quite shredded after that day. But you know, there's no point getting mad at him at that point because he doesn't know what he's done. So that's the unfortunate bit, you know. Your bird would fly over, preen you, and put her head down for rubs. Then she'd usually poo on you somewhere in there. Oh no, that is not good at all. You need a hand rest. I do, I really do. It'll so help. I just need to get something, you know, to support me. But I'm kind of almost done with the very small detailed bits, so I'm not going to bother at this point. You loved her anyhow? Yeah, I mean, how could you not? They're so cute. And yeah, little Zazu, I mean, he doesn't mean when he chews things up, so can't really blame him. But yeah, he's super smart. He actually doesn't poo on you at all unless unless you haven't allowed him to get off for a long time and he really can't hold it in anymore. But yeah, most of the time he won't poo on you. He's very well potty trained. He only goes in areas that he knows he's allowed to go in. He doesn't even go, you know, when I take him to the bathroom, he won't poo on the windowsill at all. He's very good like that, so I'm very lucky. He's dancing behind me. Yeah, he's such an awesome dancer. Very entertaining. I have this video on his Instagram page where he dances to a bunch of different pop songs, and it's super adorable. He was a baby back then. He already danced so well. You're doing very well. You're something with... I'm not quite sure what you're saying there, Jose, sorry, but... Your friend, artist, used to have his broom. He would just put the broom handle on the top of the painting and rest his hand on the broomstick. Yeah, that is a good idea. I mean, I probably could just go with something like that, but yeah, for now I'm good. I'll just, you know, keep going. You were cheap in college, and broke and cheap. Well, I don't think there's anything, you know, wrong with using cheap materials where you can. Yeah, you ate a lot of ramen noodles and painted stuff for money back then. That makes sense. Making money off your art though is super special, I think. It's awesome that you got to do that. I hope you got compensated well though. Well, you kind of still do that, but it's okay. Well, yeah, I think that's fantastic that, you're earning some money off your art. You're going to bed. You're so glad you can catch me on Happy Painting. Well, thank you, Lady Paint. Sorry that I hopped on quite late today. I had a couple of technical issues that I needed to sort out, so that sort of shoved things down a little bit, but that's okay. I hope you have an awesome rest, Lady Paints, and an awesome day tomorrow as well. Just want to see if I can bring out a couple of these speckles on the other birds a little bit more. You're just glad you got to see an update on my painting. Oh, thank you. I hope that it's making good progress. Hopefully by end of today, we will have this guy done, and he'll have some beautiful, beautiful legs. Cool drawing. Oh, thank you, little bro. Really appreciate that. Let me see if I can pull up the reference sketch that I did. I think this painting, when did I start this? Oh my goodness, I think I started this in 2018. And then I colored a digital version of this piece in 2019. So yeah, gotta give this little guy some beautiful legs now. He wants to fly, but he still needs cute little limbs, so I will mix up some nice golden brown and tan as well. And I think his legs in the original piece sort of came out from over here. So just two tiny little limbs, and gonna need to make him a little lighter than that. So probably won't be able to finish the whole thing today, but I will be able to add the base structures, so because I won't be able to do any highlights. So yeah, hopefully once that little piece dries, I can give it a couple of highlights, and theoretically that should make it look a little bit better, but for now it's probably not going to work. At least he's got some legs, so he'll have to wait a while longer, but he's got his little legs, so that's good. It's funny how a few dabs of white paint can really make a bird look more lifelike. Yeah, I know. I mean, he was looking so drab, and as soon as we gave him those little speckles, yeah, it's crazy. It makes the world of difference. And I think I always tell myself that, especially when a painting doesn't go well, you know, to just keep going, because you never know what's around the corner, what little amount of detail is going to bring it to life. And a lot of the time, the only thing you need is visual interest to keep the eye busy enough that it doesn't notice, you know, little flaws, or doesn't notice, like, you know, the layers underneath. You sort of trick it into thinking that it's real, and yeah, more details just keep the eye that preoccupied that it doesn't notice. So very true. You should keep that in mind next time you do a piece as well. Yeah, I mean, I think it applies to pretty much any art style, I think. Like for me, it's definitely very true. You know, especially when it comes to painting. You tend to forget the little things that can really make a difference. Exactly, yeah. I mean, and sometimes, you know, you think something is finished, but if you add enough of those details, then yeah, it sort of keeps the eye so busy that it can't notice any of the layers underneath, and it doesn't critique them as harshly, I think. Oh cool, I'm an ornithologist. Pretends you didn't have to Google what that was. I'm not an actual ornithologist, little bro, but the reason I thought of, I guess, is more of an identifying bio, not really one that's, you know, telling my accurate career background or anything like that. So I'm just an ornithologist because I love studying parrots in my free time. You know, I'm almost familiar with every kind of animal species, parrot species out there, and I'm just really obsessed with learning everything about them and studying them, and you know, owning one. So that's kind of where that's from. Your mum used to have a couple parrots. Really cool. Oh, okay. Which kinds? What kind of species did she have? Do you remember what they looked like? Hi, Koala Art. I'm good. How are you? Heard I'm talking about birds just now? Yeah, we've got a new little throne for Zazu, as you can see in the background. So, yeah. You figured a vampire would be a chiropterologist? What is that? A study of bats? I'm guessing it's a study of bats. Sounds kinda like it. So this little guy doesn't seem to have a horn. So I need to give this guy a little bit of a horn as well. Can't have them missing out, you know? They do have such interesting little horn shapes, don't they? Really, really unique. It is the study of bats. I wouldn't mind having a pet bat. I would actually love to, but I don't think that that's very legal. So, yeah, sadly I gotta settle for, you know, all the other species that we can own. Because, yeah, Australia has some pretty strict rules about what kind of pets you can keep. You're doing great as always. Am I familiar with the Aussie whipbird? You have them in your backyard. No, I've never seen those. What are they like? One was a macaw and the other was you think the other was a kayak? Oh, those are so cute. I love how they always love hopping around. They're such entertaining little guys. You learned that word when COVID started and everyone was arguing about what started all this crap. Wait, learned what word? What kind is that one in the back? So Zazu is an Alexandrine parrot. So his species is native to India. And yeah, there's a lot of them in Australia. They're not that rare, but they're definitely not native to Australia. So some of the days that are super hot for him, you know, he's used to humidity, but over here it gets very, very dry. Chiropterologist? Ah, okay. They thought the bats started it, did they? The whipbirds, you guess, yell really loud, but they are really cute. Okay. I have no idea what they look like. What's their, like, species name? Okay, let's see if I can patch up, you know, some of the areas around here that need some cleaning, because this little guy, his legs are sort of grown over there, so need to try and tone that down a little. Cool, you haven't heard of Alexandrine parrots. Okay. They're pretty good talkers. Zazu says about 26 or 27 words. I lose count. I think it's on his website at the moment how many words he says. But yeah, he's very smart. He's a very clear talker as well. And yeah, super, super smart. Google said they are an insectivorous passerine. Wait, which things? The whipbird? Eastern whipbird. I don't think I've ever heard of those, koala. Let me have a look. I mostly only know parrot species, so not too familiar with normal bird species. Let me have a look. The eyes in my work remind you of Margaret D.H. Keane. Did you see the movie about her? About how her art got stolen? I definitely haven't seen the Eastern Whipbird over here koala art. I'm guessing it's because it only lives in Eastern Australia. Yeah, so I haven't seen those, but they're very pretty. Yeah, you enjoyed it a lot. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and the sad part about that is it's actually a true story. So, you know, just to think that she had to actually fight for the identity of her art and that someone would do that to her and get away with it for so long, that's sickening. Truly, truly sickening. But yeah, she did have some beautiful, beautiful paintings with lovely big eyes, so I do love her work. I'm wondering if she sort of started the whole pop surrealist trend, or, you know, what kind of initiated the popularity of that all over again, you know? Because I know nowadays there's like a ton of other artists who do that kind of thing, and yeah, just wondering where it originated. The Eastern Whipbird sounds awesome. Yeah, it does. It looks beautiful too. I just googled it. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm so happy that she, like, in the end, Margaret did actually fight for her work, and, you know, not only for her sake, but especially for her daughter. You know, to have her kid grow up and know that her mum actually made those paintings, never got credit for it. I don't think that's a great way to, you know, see the world. Not a very just place for a kid, so glad that she stuck up for her work. Is this my only bird? Yes. I currently don't want to have another bird. Just too much. Too much to take care of. Zazu, although he doesn't seem like a handful right now, normally he's quite intense, and like, for example, yesterday he wouldn't stop yelling because I didn't spend a lot of time with him on the weekend, and that was too much for him. So anything more than 2 days and, you know, without me is just, he goes nuts. So I can only imagine what it would be like having 2 of them that need me. I don't think I could give them what they need. Hello, Grumpy Illustrator. Hope that today is going well and that you're not too grumpy today. It's sad that her work was stolen, although it made for a powerful story with a lovely ending. Yeah, and I mean, he had to pay back millions, you know, after the lawsuit, so it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. But you draw those who are. Oh, you're really grumpy, but you draw those who are? Oh, that's awesome. Would you like to share some of your work with us? You can see how it influenced some of Tim Burton's films as well. So fitting he directed it. Oh really? Did it direct a lot of his stuff? You were just reading about that case. Hello Dev, how are you? How's all your paintings going? Are you getting through the nights? You love my stuff? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We'd love to see your stuff. 3 hours in, decided to have lunch. The bread rolls you bought are terrible. How come? How's my progress today? I'm actually very happy with today's progress, Dev. Yeah, we added all the spots on this little guy, so I'm very happy about that. I'm trying to just refine different areas. I can't really work on his foot anymore at the moment because the paint's still too wet and it won't let me work in any little details, but soon we should be able to. Am I keeping this piece? No, this is a piece for my mum, Koala, so my mum will be able to have it. It's a commission for her. I have a gas mask, brilliantly dark, love it. I had to get one for COVID, you know? Had to get something to be safe at the grocery stores, so... It says in 1990, a federal appeal court upheld the defamation verdict. Unfortunately, they overturned the $4 million damage award. Oh, really? Did they? That is no good. That is not cool. Looking incredible. Thank you, Dev. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with the progress so far. Very nice. Reckon she'll love it? I hope so. She does collect a lot of guinea fowl pieces, so yeah, I'm sure she'll love it. You stream on here, so I can see you live, or I can check your Insta. Oh, okay. Let me check out your Instagram, and yeah, then maybe after the stream I'll go and have a look at some of your past broadcasts, sorry. So guys, here is some of the Grumpy Illustrator's work on Instagram. If you want to give him a bit of a follow, that would be awesome, because look at this beautiful, vibrant work, guys. I love the color scheme. I really love the color scheme. It's very unusual. Wow. That is so cool. Very, very unique and interesting, and yeah. You've got a unique way of drawing characters, that's for sure. The red is so striking. Well, look how you used a very rectangular shape to do his face shape. That is so cool and very unique. I love it. I love his hair. It's so scruffy. And the girls' hairs are so droopy as well. Really, really digging this face shape that you do. So, so stunning. That is awesome. Wow. Really, really love your work. I can tell why you call yourself the grumpy illustrator, because yeah, your characters definitely all look like they're in a bit of a mood, so glad to hear that you're not grumpy though. Oh, look at the headphones! Wow, that is awesome. You can take away my freedom, but you can't take away the beat. That's awesome. Wow, this really accentuates that horizontal, you know, rectangle shape, or oval shape, I guess. That is so beautiful. You also play around a lot with textures and very unique colors. They're so beautiful, wow. Oh, there's a dog, and it's a Scotty dog. He looks awesome. Wow, oh, so you kind of went into the red phase from your colored stuff. Very cool. Thank you so much for showing us all of that. Really appreciate that. You've literally been on Twitch for 2 days. It's all new to you. Okay, well, I'm sure that you will feel very welcome in the art community because, yeah, it's like a lot of people have been so supportive to me starting out, and they still are super supportive to me. So I think it's one of the most, you know, upbuilding communities for art on social media here on Twitch. I really do. Thanks so much for flashing that up. No worries, you deserve it. You remember a quote from Jack White stating that black, red and white were the most powerful color combination of all time, something to that effect. Well, I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that because yeah, red is already extremely striking, and red and white are very good colors, you know, to you know, if you've got white text on red, it stands out very well. And then obviously with the black, you've got yet something else that's very bold and you can bounce off of. And yeah, Jack White has some incredibly beautiful album covers. They're gorgeous. My brother is an avid collector. He's already got, I'm pretty sure he's already got all of the White Stripe stuff, but he's now collecting Jack White stuff, and then he wants to collect the raconteurs as well. It's a COVID development. You draw people out and about and they currently all look like hell. Oh no. Is that what the red is all about? These are great pieces, super soft and striking at the same time. Yeah, they really are. They really are. Totally love Twitch, found so much talent, and the words of support have been amazing. Oh, well that's really good. I'm glad you've been having a good experience. The contrast ratios are very good going from white, red or black. They definitely are. You have a few rare Jack White CDs. Ooh, that's lovely. Apparently Jack White, he creates a different version of his songs on vinyl. than he does on his CDs. So if you ever get to collect one of his vinyls, you're in for a treat. You just realize Jack White and Jack Black are both musicians. Yeah, you have some CD stuff that was OG originally on vinyl. Okay, well that's pretty cool. So let me see if I can mix up a little bit more of that blue. Because I want to try and get... So I need some black and I need some blue. Because I want to try and... I want to try and see if I can clean up some of these areas around their legs. Okay, let us see. That's close. Need to go a little bit lighter though. And then we'll be at the right color. Perfect. You're working here, but listening and watching. Oh, okay. What kind of work do you do? Original gangster? That sounds like a good acronym for OG. You're working here. Oh, welcome to Twitch. If you're looking for even more great artists and creators to follow, let you know you watch art streams almost exclusively. You can PM a list of great art streamers. Oh, well, Camel Drags, could you please DM me that list too, please? Graphic designer by day, pretend illustrator by night. Ooh, sounds like you have a career just like me then. Art Mayan, welcome and thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Please go ahead and introduce yourself if you'd like. You sure will. You're sure familiar with a lot of them already. Yeah, that's why I'm always happy when you guys give me somebody new to follow, because I already feel like I follow pretty much everybody. It's a struggle these days to find new people. So yeah, at least the trees now have foliage again. That's good. Time to go do some more gold. Ooh, I love the gold bits. They really pop, Dev. They really pop. Are you gonna show us like an overall view of all your characters once you're done? Like an overall photograph? We'd love to see all of them together. You're having a game on Wednesday. You'll take some pics. Ooh, that'll be so cool. Thank you, Dev. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure all of us would love to have a look at those. They are so cool. You have to get a few more practice games in so you remember all your special rules. What are the rules about? I still think it's super cool that you get to have regular games with these guys. I mean, what a special hobby to get to be a part of. That is so awesome. Oh, you haven't replied yet. That's the same message. So I just want to add a couple more feathers down the bottom here because, the other birds seem to have more ruffles down there, and so I want to try and keep them similar. Because you have a few characters, they have a lot of special rules they can do. Okay. So can you make up your own rules or are they set rules? You love the clouds. Is there a specific way of making clouds stand out in a painting? I think if you really want your clouds to stand out, going for cumulus clouds is probably your best bet. You know, because they're very distinct and fluffy and they have very defined edges as well. So, you know, that's why I kind of went with these. I really focus on putting a lot of light on my painting, you know, on the clouds themselves so that they do pop out. So yeah, I think that's about it, really. I didn't particularly want these to stand out too much either, because I didn't want it to detract from the foreground of the character either. So yeah, but essentially, I think going with cumulus clouds and really focusing on lighting is probably the way to go. Oh, cert rules. Okay. I wouldn't know what cert rules are though. Sometimes I find whenever a painting gets to this stage, it sort of gets stuck in this stage for a very long time because I guess the details take so much longer to work through than the rest of the whole piece does. I'm gonna try and darken this area up a little bit more. Need some more red. You want to go all brown on her? The beautiful thing about my oils is that it really lets me get that soft blending effect. And I can never get that with my acrylics. It just dries way too quickly, and by the time you start working on one area, the other area is already dried up. It's just insane. Probably need to do another layer once that's dried, because I have a feeling it's getting too wet for me to work with. That's still blending alright, so I may try and move a little bit around. Keep going. Damn, looks cool. This is looking great. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. I have a feeling I'm going to have to wrap it up for today in just a minute or two, because we've made some really good progress, but it's getting quite late, and I have some work that I'll need to finish off soon. So also a lot of these areas still need to dry up. You know, I can't work on them too much when they're this wet. Welcome back, Sonic. I didn't realize that you're here. Hope that it's going well, and hope you've been having some awesome streams lately too. So yeah, I think I'll probably wrap it up for today, just because, you know, I've got a lot of areas that I can't work on anymore because they're super wet. Oh, you guys haven't even been able to see the work on these ones that I did today. It keeps buffering on your internet. You don't stream yet, still on hiatus. Okay, well, hopefully that resolves itself soon. So glad you got to catch me. Oh, well, thank you to you too, Sonic. Thank you so much. Love that you found me. Oh, same to you, Grumpy Illustrator. I'm gonna check out your stream soon. But yeah, let us go and find somebody we can raid. I'm so sorry that today was such a short stream. Tomorrow I will have a much longer stream. Yeah, today was a bit all over the place, so didn't have a lot of time. But yeah, tomorrow I should have a lot more time. So yeah, we can go and give a bit of a raid to, let me see who is streaming and who we could give some, you know, some of our love to. So Sarah is actually streaming, and she's working on her clouds again. So we quite often give Sarah a bit of a raid. And I think it's only fitting that we did that as well. Why is that not typing? So yeah, you guys are going to love Sarah's work. She also does oil painting. She's amazing at it. Just an amazing all-round artist. And yeah, I'm sure you'll feel right at home on her stream. But for now, I will say goodbye, and Zazu says goodbye as well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. And I hope you're all well and have a good rest of your evening. Until next time, bye guys.